Let me ask you something. Is she really gone? Or is that just what she wants you to believe? You see, people don't just move on overnight. They don't erase everything they felt, everything they shared, everything they once thought was real. Nope. That's not how human psychology works. But here you are, stuck in your head, thinking she's already forgotten about you, thinking she's laughing in someone else's arms while you're here, drowning in your thoughts. Let me tell you the truth. She hasn't moved on. She's distracting herself. There's a difference, and the moment you understand that, you take back your power. Right now, she's doing what most people do, avoiding, running, covering up the emptiness with someone new. Because here's the thing, people don't break bonds, they suppress them. They bury them under the illusion of something new, hoping it'll erase what they haven't truly dealt with. But reality doesn't work that way, and deep down, she knows it. So why does it feel like she's already gone? Why does it seem like she's completely forgotten about you? Simple. Because you're measuring your worth based on her actions, not your own. That ends today. From this moment forward, you stop playing the victim. You stop watching her life like a movie you weren't invited to. You shift your focus back to the one thing you actually control, yourself. Because the moment you do that, everything changes. If you're done believing in illusions, if you're ready to reclaim your power, hit that like button. Subscribe. Turn on notifications, and comment below. I refuse to be an option. Now let's begin. Number 1, the illusion of moving on. So, she's with someone new, and you think that means she's happy. Nope, that's just the illusion she wants you, and maybe even herself, to believe. People don't heal by replacing. They don't suddenly erase years of emotions by jumping into something new. What they do is distract, and distractions don't last. You see, most people don't sit with their emotions. They don't face the discomfort of loss. Instead, they rush to fill the void. They think that if they just find someone new, they won't have to deal with the emptiness creeping in at night. They won't have to face the silence, the regret, the thoughts of what they walked away from. So, they grab onto whatever feels different, whatever feels exciting, whatever keeps them from dealing with the truth. But that doesn't mean they've moved on. It just means they're hiding from reality. And here's where you go wrong. You believe the show. You see a few pictures, a couple of posts, maybe even hear some things through mutual friends, and suddenly you let your emotions spiral. But ask yourself this. When have people ever shown the truth on the outside? Do you really think she's going to advertise her regrets, her moments of doubt, the times she catches herself thinking about you? Nope. She's going to play her role because admitting the truth means facing it, and she's not ready for that yet. But you have a choice. You can sit here, obsessing over the illusion, or you can see it for what it really is, a distraction, nothing more. And when you truly understand that, you stop reacting. You stop giving your power away. You realize that real strength comes from letting go, not because she's with someone new, but because you refuse to be controlled by the image of it. If you're done falling for illusions, if you're ready to master your emotions, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I see through the illusion. Number 2, why she left and why that's her problem. You keep asking yourself, why did she leave? Was it something you did, something you said? Were you not enough? Nope. Her leaving was never about you. It was about her. And until you understand that, you'll stay trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and overthinking. People don't walk away from love. They walk away from themselves, from their own fears, their own insecurities, their own inability to handle real emotional depth. And when someone leaves, it's usually not because you failed, it's because they did. They either didn't have the capacity to appreciate what they had, or they weren't strong enough to face the kind of connection you offered. Instead of dealing with that, they take the easy way out. They tell themselves they need something different, that they need space, that they're looking for happiness. But here's the truth. Happiness isn't found by running away. It's found by facing yourself. So, let's flip the script. Why are you blaming yourself for her choice? Why are you internalizing her inability to handle something real? If someone walks away from you, that's their burden to carry, not yours. Because you gave them something most people never experience, something solid, something real, and instead of valuing it, they threw it away. That's not your failure. That's their regret waiting to happen. So, stop sitting in self-blame. Stop rewriting the past in your head. The moment she walked away, she made her choice. And one day, she's going to realize what that choice really cost her. But you won't be there anymore. And that's when the real weight of her decision will hit. If you're done blaming yourself, if you're ready to own your worth, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. Her loss, not mine. Number 3. How your absence becomes your power. Right now you think she's forgetting about you, that every day you stay silent, she drifts further away, that if you don't reach out, she'll never look back. Nope, that's not how human psychology works. In fact, it's the exact opposite. People don't notice what's always there, they take it for granted. But the moment it's gone, the moment they can't have it whenever they want, that's when they start to feel it. And the deeper the connection, the stronger that feeling becomes. Because here's the truth, your absence doesn't push her away. It forces her to face what she lost. It creates space for realization, for regret, for curiosity. It makes her wonder why you're not chasing, why you're not begging, why you seem completely unbothered. And that's power. See, most people don't understand this. They panic, they send a message, they check in, they post things just to get a reaction. But every time you do that, you're proving that you're still emotionally tied to her. You're showing her that she still has a hold on you. And guess what? She won't respect that. People only value what they have to earn. They only miss what feels truly lost. So, disappear. Not in a petty way, not as a manipulation tactic, but because you genuinely have better things to do. Because you're not someone who waits around for someone else to wake up and realize your worth. Because when she finally does, you'll be long gone. If you're done proving your value, if you're ready to let your absence speak for itself, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I am the prize. Number 4. The dark side of winning the breakup. You've seen it before. The desperate attempts to win, the flexing on social media, the rebound relationships, the forced smiles in pictures meant for one person to see, you. But let's be real. If you have to prove you've moved on, you haven't. And if she's doing that, it's not confidence, it's insecurity. See, most people think breakups are a competition. Who's happier first? Who looks better? Who replaces who faster? But that mindset, it's weak, it's reactive. And you're not here to play childish games. The moment you engage, the moment you try to outshine her, you've already lost. Why? Because your energy is still focused on her. You're still reacting to her moves instead of controlling your own. And that's not power, that's submission. So let her play her game, let her post, let her flaunt, let her try to convince the world and herself that she's better off. It doesn't matter, because you don't need to win. You've already won the second you stopped caring, the second you stopped needing to be seen, the second you realized that real power is built in silence. She'll notice, she'll wonder why you're not reacting, she'll feel the shift, and that's when it hits her. You were never in competition. You were always in control. If you're done playing the game, if you're ready to truly move on, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I compete with no one. Number 5. The moment she starts to regret. At first, she's confident. She thinks she made the right choice. She's enjoying the thrill of something new, the excitement of freedom. But then comes the silence. And that's when the regret starts creeping in. See, she expected something from you. A reaction, a text, a sign that you're still waiting in the shadows. But instead, she got nothing. No desperate messages, no attempts to prove your worth, no emotional outbursts, just silence. And that silence, It's louder than any words you could have said, because now, for the first time, she's wondering, did I make a mistake? That's how the mind works. People always assume they have options until one of them is truly gone. They expect you to linger, to wait, to still be emotionally tied to them, and when you're not, it triggers something deep inside, because here's what she's realizing. What she walked away from wasn't just a person, it was stability, it was loyalty, it was something real, and the more time passes, the more she starts comparing, and that's when the regret turns into doubt. But here's the part you need to understand. It doesn't matter anymore. By the time she realizes what she lost, you're already in a different place. A better place. You've evolved. You've outgrown her. And that's the real irony. She didn't lose you the day she left. She lost you the moment you stopped waiting. If you're done looking back, if you're ready to move forward, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below, I do not wait. I elevate. Number 6. The Stoic Rebuild, becoming untouchable. You want to know the difference between a man who begs for her back and a man who becomes unforgettable? Reinvention. Not revenge, not rebounds, not empty distractions. Becoming a version of yourself so strong, so unshakable, that you don't even recognize the man who once cared about her leaving. See, pain is fuel. Most people waste it, drowning in self-pity, numbing themselves with cheap thrills and short-term validation. Not you. You take that pain and you forge it into something lethal. You channel it into your body, your mind, your discipline. You become sharper, stronger, more focused. Because a man who masters himself, he becomes untouchable. This is where the real shift happens. You stop seeking closure because you realize you were always the prize. You stop worrying about whether she regrets leaving because, honestly, it doesn't even matter anymore. Your world is expanding, your energy is rising, and she's stuck in the past, watching from a distance. And the irony? The moment you stop wanting her back is the moment she starts craving you again. Because nothing is more attractive than a man on a mission. A man who moves without hesitation. A man who doesn't need validation because he already knows his worth. That's you now. And once you reach this level, there's no going back. If you're done with the past, if you're ready to build a future on your own terms, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I rebuild. I rise. Number 7. What happens when she reaches out? And then it happens. She reaches out. Maybe it's a simple, hey. Maybe she reacts to one of your posts. Maybe she finds an excuse to ask you something meaningless, just to test the waters. But make no mistake, this isn't random. This isn't innocent. This is her checking to see if she still has access to you. So, what do? Do you respond? Do you ignore? Do you give her the satisfaction of knowing you still care? Nope. You stay in control. Because here's what you need to understand. When she reaches out, it's not about you. It's about her. It's about curiosity. It's about ego. It's about seeing if you've truly moved on, or if she can still keep you as a backup option. And that's the trap most men fall into. They see that message, and suddenly, all the progress they've made disappears. They think it means something deep, something real. But if she truly wanted to come back, she wouldn't be sending breadcrumbs. She'd be making it clear. So if you do respond, you do it on your terms. No emotional weight, no excitement, just calm, controlled, and indifferent. You match her energy, or better yet, you give even less. And if she's not bringing anything real to the table, you don't engage at all, because a woman only truly values what she has to work for. And the second she feels like she can't have you whenever she wants, that's when she starts wanting you more. If you're done being a backup plan, if you're ready to stay in control, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I do not chase, I choose. Number 8. Attraction through detachment. You've probably heard it before. The less you care, the more they chase. But why does it work? Why does detachment make you more attractive than any game, any flex, any attempt to prove your worth? Simple. Because nothing is more powerful than a man who doesn't need validation. See, most people operate from a place of lack. They crave attention, approval, reassurance, and when you're desperate for those things, you repel them. But when you detach, when you stop looking for external validation and start building internal confidence, you become magnetic. Because suddenly, you're no longer giving off the energy of someone who's waiting, hoping, or needing. You're just living. And that's rare. Women can feel it. They can sense when a man's world doesn't revolve around them, and it fascinates them. It makes them question why you're so at peace, why you're not reacting, why you're not proving yourself. Because deep down they're used to men chasing, begging, trying. But you're different. You move with purpose. You walk away when things don't serve you. You let people come and go without attachment. And that's what keeps them coming back. The irony of attraction is this. The second you stop trying to control it, it starts working in your favor. Because when you detach, you're no longer trying to impress. You're no longer trying to win someone over. You've already won because you control yourself. And that's the highest level of power there is. If you're done seeking validation, if you're ready to own your presence, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I attract. I do not chase. Number 9. The final Stoic truth. You were always the one in control. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. You were never powerless. Not when she left, not when she moved on, not when you felt lost, wondering if she'd ever regret her decision. The control was always yours. You just didn't see it. Control doesn't come from forcing outcomes. It doesn't come from trying to make her miss you, trying to win the breakup, or trying to prove something. Control comes from mastering yourself, from realizing that the only power that ever mattered was the power over your own mind, your own emotions, your own reactions. Because once you master those, no one can ever take anything from you again. And that's where you are now. You've let go, not just of her, but of the version of yourself that needed external validation. You no longer ask, will she regret it? You no longer wonder, should I respond? Because at this level, it doesn't matter anymore. You've built a life so strong, so fulfilling, that whether she regrets it or not is irrelevant. Because you've outgrown the need for her regret, her validation, her presence. You've outgrown the past. And that's true power. Not pretending, not faking indifference, but genuinely being at peace. Because when you reach that point, you don't lose people, they lose you. And once she realizes that, it's already too late. If you're done looking back, if you're ready to embrace your full power, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I was always in control. So now you see it. She was never the key to your happiness. You were. She was never in control of your emotions. You were. And all this time, the power wasn't in getting her back. It was in getting yourself back. This isn't just about one breakup. This is about a mindset, a way of living, a way of owning your energy so fully that no one, no situation, no person can shake you again. Because from this moment on, you don't chase, you don't react, you don't break when people leave. You simply adapt, evolve, and keep moving forward. That's what it means to be truly untouchable. And as for her, she'll feel it, she'll notice, she'll regret. But by then, you won't even care, because you'll be too busy building, growing, winning, not to prove anything, not to get her back, but because that's just who you are now. If this message hit you, if you're ready to embody true Stoic power, hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I move forward, always. And remember, you were always in control.